Hello everybody, Akeem here, and we are talking about Supernatural. So yeah, the previous episode saw us seeing the boys in rare performance, in rare form I might say. They were hunting things and saving people, just like the family business that we've come to know and love.
That's right, saving people, hunting things. It's the family business, okay? Okay?
Just to let you guys know right off the bat, I thought this was an amazing episode. I really liked it because it brought the boys back to what we know and love them for. Now let's kind of jump into some of the things that I actually like the most about this episode. Thanks to Dean, we all now know what a crookie is. It's a croissant merged with a cookie. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't want one of them. It sounds so good. And I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but Dean and Sam's agent names in this particular episode were Grohl and Cobain. As in David Grohl and Kurt Cobain. You know, from Nirvana? Anybody? It was a 90s grunge band. Seriously? You guys... Whatever. I like to think that they did that because of the song Teen Spirit. You know, Teen Spirit, they were dealing with teens in this episode. I don't know. I like to think there's a reason as to why they do certain things and make certain references in these episodes. So yeah, this episode sees the boys hunting a ghost. Good old-fashioned hunting by the boys. So apparently these kids ran a guy off the road and he subsequently died and they drove off and... he comes back like, I know what you did last summer. Pretty much the premise was, I know what you did last summer, and it was awesome. So the boys try to hunt down this ghost, but one thing is different from what they're used to hunting. This ghost somehow can travel through technology. That's right, we got ourselves a cyber-chasing ghost. Just like Scooby-Doo and the cyber-chasing ghost. There was a movie where Scooby-Doo hunted a cyber ghost. He was made out of electricity. It was really cool. Check it out. Like, you're gonna love it. I can't believe it. I managed to shoehorn in a Scooby-Doo reference and a Shaggy impression in a Supernatural video. I'm good. So the boys managed to do their due diligence so that they can find out more about the individual that died, and they wind up saving the last person that in the group of 4 kids that were responsible for killing this individual. They managed to save her. So I guess 1 out of 4 ain't bad. But it was a really, really good episode. I really liked it because it really brought the boys back to what they're known for, and that's just hunting people and saving things like the family business. I'm sorry, I meant saving people and hunting things. Family business. Same. Okay. It was nice to kind of get an insight as to what's going on with Dean. He actually said in the episode that he's willing to live with the mark of Cain. I mean, if Cain was able to do it for as long as he was able to do it for, then maybe he can. And he was willing to just live with it. But good old Sam and good old Cass. Where's Cass? Good old Sam and good old Cass found Cain. That's right, in next week's episode, Cain is coming back. Finally, the Cain has come back to Supernatural. One of the cool things in the preview for next week's episode, we get a glimpse of Cain, and he says in the preview,
it's been too long.
You want to know why I think that's awesome? That line that he said was so awesome because as Supernatural fans, I don't know about you guys, but I know the majority of us were thinking the same thing, that it's been a very long time since we've seen Cain, and we've wanted to see Cain for so long because we've been dealing with this mark of Cain for so long, and pretty much we want to get rid of it, so we got to go to the source, and he is the source, and I found the source. So we are going to get rid of the mark of Cain. I hope. I don't know. I'm just saying that. Well, you better be right. I'm trying. Okay, well, I just hope we do actually finally get rid of the mark of Cain, Cass, and if we don't, I'm blaming you. Please don't blame me. It's not my fault if we don't get rid of it. I mean, it's probably going to be Cain's fault. I mean, you know, he's Cain. I know. I'm talking to myself. So yeah, that's what I think of this week's episode of Supernatural. I'm really, really excited for next week's episode. So let me know, what do you guys think of this week's episode of Supernatural? Did you like it? Do you think it was a good transition to next week's episode where we actually get the return of Cain? What do you guys think we should expect in next week's episode? From what I saw in the preview, it looks like there's going to be a huge fight between Dean and Kane. And if I were placing bets on that fight, I honestly don't know who I would bet on. Kane's got years of experience of dealing with that mark, and he no longer has that mark, so
The beast is unleashed. Okay?
So I don't know what to expect. But you know what? Let me know in the comments below. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week when I review next week's episode of Supernatural. That's right. Gonna do it. Okay. I'm a grown man playing with puppets.